Yeah, my loyal and fragrant subjects. Please, thank you. Briefly, I hate Mondays. Hate them. Therefore, I decree from this day forward, there will be no more Mondays.
What?
Got it? Today is Tuesday, then. Happy Tuesday, everybody.
Oh, whoops. Where did this go? Here? Oh, why the heck is my camera? Hold on. Let me give you an indication of how far away my camera is that I didn't even realize. So, I'm sitting the way I normally do. How's it going? Why is my camera like that? Did we have like an earthquake or something last night? Is that inside or outside? Hold on. Yeah, it was definitely inside. Did a fruit fly? Okay, well, is that a good angle? Just a slight. Okay. Well, anyway, how's it going, everybody? Wasted a good minute and a half, roughly, of just me messing around, I guess. But you may be wondering what's up with the title, or if you had watched the stream on Wednesday, quote-unquote, watch the stream on Wednesday, be very confused. Also, the fact that I have a rocket launcher is probably a little confusing. But just now realize it is.
Clouds approaching.
Boss, welcome back.
I don't know how much of that is an echo. But yeah, no, on Wednesday when I did the stream, I did a full stream. I did a full 2 hours. Got Can I see my missions? I can't see my missions here. But basically I got 2 of the missions done. I got mission 10 done, so that way I could get enough to get this rocket launcher, and then I'd reassign everything to get this. And then I did mission 8, I believe, which is the one that I tried to do on the previous day, but failed miserably because I did not have the rocket launcher. But when I ended the stream, it was all like, oh, we ran into an error where we could not actually broadcast anything. So many missions. Yeah, no, I got all the missions. But yeah, no, like, I don't know what happened. OBS just refused to broadcast on Wednesday, and I don't know why that was. But
Please select landing zone confirmed.
Roger.
Oh, what? That's
Didi, stay. Didi. Fully trained and
I'm
ready
the
for
big
action.
boy!
The rest is up to you. Didi, go!
Man, you go away for a week and all of a sudden your dog just becomes gigantic. Look at him, such a good boy.
He's going with you.
DD equals easy mode? Why would you say that? I want to take DD with me. Look at him, he's so cute. I want to take him with me. But now that you're saying he's like, oh, that makes him easy mode, then makes it easy mode, then I'm like, oh. It just makes me feel like I don't want to use him now. Anyway, what was I saying? I completely got distracted by the dog.
Unit function added.
Let me explain what D-Dog can do as your buddy. With that nose of his, he can sniff out and mark nearby enemies and prisoners. Should come in handy for infiltrating outposts. I trained him to detect mines and medicinal plants, too. When he locates something, check your map.
Look at him. Look at that good boy. He's such a good boy. I got daily bonus. But yeah, I don't know what happened, so now I'm just, I'm recording these as well, just in case something happens.
Please select a mission.
And this, which apparently I got most of those mission tasks done. I did not realize I did that well. And I did this beforehand, so I got Malik, or Malik, or however you pronounce it. I think it's Malik. This one took me a long time. This one with the missile launcher was just like, alright, was way quicker. It wasn't like infinitely quicker because that second tank really beat me up, but I was able to do it. This one took a minute because of the infiltration. But now all I've got left is mission 9, and then I'll probably get a new set of missions or something.
Mission accepted. Heading to Afghanistan.
Alright, we'll do this mission with... Oh, there he is. We got DD. Well, I'm pretty sure this mission also did recommend the missile launcher, so we're gonna take it with us.
Deploying.
Yeah, I don't really think I talked too much about anything, because there wasn't a whole lot of news going on. How am I feeling about... Or how am I enjoying 5's gameplay? For the most part, I don't mind it. I think it's very much a step in the direction of, you know, being
Boss,
modern Metal
your
Gear.
objective is to eliminate as many enemy combat vehicles as you can. For this mission, we're backup for the guerrillas' offensive. That means our mission isn't over until theirs is. Keep an eye on the remaining time.
Also, how's my audio? Am I coming through clearly, or is it looks like it's pretty even.
As for payment, the more vehicles, the bigger our paycheck. So give them a real fireworks show.
I mean, the game feels like it's pretty loud, but according to it's still okay, cool.
Once you've spotted incoming reinforcements, their location will be added to your iDroid too.
But yeah, no, I think the gameplay itself is good, but it feels weird due to holy cow, that is loud. It feels weird compared to having played literally almost every Metal Gear game. Oh, this is time. Whoops. Let's get going. I kind of figured that was going to happen, like internally, it's like eventually that's going to be something in the upgrade list. The problem was, like, obviously I'm so early into the game that chances of me actually getting that anytime soon were very minimal. I was about to call the horse, but then I realized, oh yeah, D-horse is in here, I get DD.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Yeah, no, like, for the most part, I like the direction that this game has gone with its gameplay for modernizing Metal Gear. It just still feels weird
I have a report
at
from the
times.
intel team. The targets are now on the move. I've sent their predicted route to your iDroid. Check your map.
Like, having gone from, you know, the top-down experience to the semi-old-school stealth third-person combat to then playing a platinum game to now this, it is like, my brain does not know what Metal Gear is supposed to feel like. I probably should have brought D-Horse with me. Unless I can find a car. I don't know if those are cars right there. No, I think it's cars. No, those look select replacements. Okay, please. Snake! Snake, please! I'm on a timer here! It's supposed to feel ever changing. I mean, I can kind of understand what you mean. Like, I've already gotten like the thing where it's telling me, oh man, some enemies are starting to use helmets now, you better watch out, Snake, or something like that. And I'm like, okay, that's cool that it does like updates. But I do think I feel like I remember you telling me like certain things that you do will change the way that enemies will do things. Like attacking more at night will make more enemy combatants at night like more like, hey, you know, be on the lookout.
The map has been updated.
Where am I going? I genuinely feel like I messed up here. I feel like me bringing Dee Dee on this mission has completely ruined this. Unless I actually had a car. I'm sorry, I need to take this car because I cannot run forever here. I probably like found the slowest moving car ever though. I guess this also begs the question of once it reaches this, okay, so it is now outside of that zone.
The target has left the mission area. It's too late to eliminate them.
Okay, well,
just focus on taking out the remaining targets.
that was literally the biggest waste of time I think I've ever done in this game so far.
Check your iDroid for their predicted route.
The map has been
I have literally wasted so much time. That was the biggest waste of time I think I could have done. Oh, so they think it's a ghost car. I gotcha. They won't be suspicious about the fact that they can't see somebody driving. That makes sense. Okay, so it takes about 4 rockets.
Now on to the next. Boss, we spotted a 4-wheel drive transporting a prisoner. It's not part of the mission. If you think you can bust him loose, just if you have the time to spare.
Clouds approaching. The map has been updated.
Where is that? That's north. Maybe that's what right bumper was, although that looked more like an eject button than a duck button. At least something I'll need to test out.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
That's okay. There's no way none of those actually hit. That guy's gotta fall asleep any second now. Unless I can actually do the box trick. I think it's too late. There's no way I'm gonna be able to catch up with him. Hey guys, look at me! Look at me! Hey! Hey! Look over here! Guys! Come on! Look at this! Look at the guy literally running right next to you! Come on! Hello? Are you freaking serious, guys? There is a dude right freaking next to you! Use your peripherals! You know what? I'll take this. This is not what I intended.
Thank you.
Okay, well, that was another waste of time. Hey, I was trying. It's not my fault that literally they don't have the peripheral to know that there's a dude right next to them. This game is literally about stealth, and apparently when you're running next to a car, you're the stealth master. That's the dumbest thing. This entire set has just been scuffed. Oh, why are you over there? You did not go the path I expected. Impressive I can keep up with the car, though. Yeah, no, I was not expecting that.
Boss!
This has been a messed up set.
This mission, we're back up for the group.
Oh, we're all the way back here.
Take out the incoming Soviet combat vehicles. However, you'll fail the mission if you don't take out any at all. Boss, each vehicle is a piggy bank just waiting to be smashed. Get as many as you can.
Well. Alright, another attempt, here we go. Oh man, I'm actually crying a little bit, that was funny. The sequence of events of me just wasting all that time to get that, and then absolutely failing to get that guy out of there while running next to that car. Oh man, okay. That was great. I mean, usually this is already the point where I'm just like talking about recent events that I think are interesting, but now I'm just like, that was too funny. Alright, well, one thing's for certain, I definitely know I'm not gonna be able to get the one up ahead. But I can plan things out a little bit better with the other vehicles.
I have a report from the intel team. The targets are now on the move. I've sent their
Well, they're now on the move. They weren't moving before, but now they're moving. I do kind of want to talk about like the Metal Gear games because I think now having played this, I think I can safely say that in terms, well then again I haven't beaten this so I can't say for certain, it's just kind of the feeling I've gotten after a handful of sets of this, is I think overall I think the original Metal Gear games, like Metal Gear 1 and Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake, are the most just like fun in the sense of they feel like they're just there to be fun. They weren't meant to be anything too serious. Whereas Metal Gear Solids 2 and 3 were very much intentional to be part of a story that, while what is available I probably will never be able to fully experience just due to how broken up these games are, and since I don't have 1 or 4, I can't fully experience them. They don't really have a connection between them, but they have, like, that feeling of familiarity with each other, I feel like. Like, I know I've said this multiple times at this point, but the way that Metal Gear Solid 2 and Metal Gear Solid 3 are is somehow reversed from what it feels like it's supposed to be, but I like them both. I feel like those are like the most structurally sound of the Metal Gear games.
Information on new targets. Check your iDroid for that predicted route.
The map has been updated.
Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance was just another one of those dumb fun, this was not meant to be taken seriously kind of game. But the biggest problem is that having now played it, I'm like, yeah, no, I should have information on what Metal Gear Solid 4 is supposed to be about, because there was some information that was definitely left out of there. Like, it definitely feels like there's a lot left out. Like, I don't know, just, I'm really hoping that when I eventually do sit down to play Metal Gear Solid 4, they still talk about the names.
It's too late to eliminate that one.
What's that noise? Oh,
just focus on taking
can I
out
pet
the
the dog?
remaining
I
targets.
pet the dog!
Boss, we spotted a 4-wheel drive transporting a prisoner. It's not part of the mission. Do you think you can bust him loose? Just if you have the time to spare.
The map has been updated.
Good dog.
You're a good boy. You're a good boy.
Good dog.
Okay, so if I destroy this... I don't know which one... I don't know, DD, what do you think? Should I go for the destroy or go for the rescue?
Good dog.
Your destroy is right here, might as well, right? Hopefully I can intercept the rescue. Time.
Clouds approaching.
It does look like I'll have plenty of time, actually. If I can book it well enough. But yeah, no, like, in terms of the modern gaming, yeah, no, absolutely, Metal Gear Solid 5 is the most sound game so far. Which does bring me hope that Metal Gear Solid Delta will be good.
Elimination confirmed. Got any more in you?
Okay. Now we can do the intercept.
You've got other targets closing in. You can check their predicted route on your iDroid.
The map has been updated.
I'm with the way that this game controls, I'm really hoping that Metal Gear Solid 3 does feel this good. There's one big downside, although actually I do kind of want to test it, but it's not going to be as good. And that's the diving. I don't feel like the role, the quote unquote role in this game is like as good. There we go. That worked out a lot better.
Will set shortly.
No, take these guys with me. Why not, right?
Thank you.
He's coming too. Roger that.
It's amazing what dying can do for you.
Boss, I have a report from the intel team. The targets are now on the move. I sent their predicted route to your iDroid. Check your map.
The map has
What are the
been
chances that
updated.
there's no way C4 is going to be good enough? I did see that I could like run and do certain things with the box that I couldn't do in previous titles. And I was like, okay, that's cool. I've got the feeling that this is not going to work. Not for an APC of this size. I mean, not that really APCs have much of a difference in sizes. Okay, wow, it actually worked.
Boss, need a little extra firepower? We spotted a Soviet weapons transport truck. Apparently, its cargo is something pretty powerful. What do you think? Should we make them share? Tread carefully, boss.
Updated.
Aftershock. That's the thing, like, is there really a point to doing this? I've already done 3 of these.
The guerrillas' offensive will be ending soon. Boss, there's still time left. Take out as many vehicles as you can. The target has left the mission area. There's no way to eliminate it now. Head for the remaining targets.
Holy cow, Miller, you are...
Boss, we have new targets. Check your iDroid for
What
the
is...
details.
Okay,
The map
that
has been
beeping.
updated. The
That
map
beeping
has
is
been
really annoying.
updated.
I mean, I think we did pretty good so far. Did they actually mark a location for me to steal heavy weapons at all? Because the only thing that ever got marked was this. Yeah, it's
Enemy
weird.
presence
This
detected. The map has been updated. The map has been updated.
this franchise has been really weird to me. Like, because of the fact that outside of one of them, all of the games have been made from the same vision of one person, basically. It just is so confusing that it's somehow gone this far.
minutes remaining.
Alright, Miller, you can chill. I get that it's close, also, yeah, this was, Now, can I... Oh my.
You gonna extract him?
Dude, why not? He's probably garbage, but still. Something. On the freaking other side, you actually would.
The map has been updated.
Minutes remaining. Good. You've eliminated half the targets.
Oh no, they hit DD!
Nice work, boss.
We're out here, DD, let's go.
Almost history. The enemy reinforcements have stopped. No targets remaining. Boss, exfiltrate the hot zone.
Let's go, DD, we're leaving. Wasn't exactly the place I wanted to go, but I guess this is where I'm going. How far is areas thing? If I knew that this entire section would have been the hot zone, I would have just like literally taken my car. But nope, I didn't think so. But yeah, no, I like this thing. I like this rocket launcher. It takes up a lot less time to destroy a vehicle. Yeah, having played now, let's see, I've played Metal Gear 1 and 2, Metal Gear Solid 2, Metal Gear Solid 3, Metal Gear Rising Revengeance, both, now at this point, both Metal Gear Solid 5. I played about 7 titles. I'm not including Peace Walkers, I didn't beat that yet, and I've only done the one set. I do still want to play that at some point, just not solo. But I'm including this one just because I've actually done a good amount. But yeah, about seven-ish titles. I think I can't say that I think Metal Gear franchise is one of my favorites. I can't put it in like my top 5, but I do really like it. I think part of the problem again is that further drive to go. Holy cow! I think part of the reason too is that there's the issue of me not having played Metal Gear Solid 1 and 4, even though I did watch you play Vamp. I watched you play Metal Gear Solid 1. So I do have that information, but because I have no information whatsoever about Metal Gear Solid 4, part of the story just doesn't fully add up. Especially, it's more so for Revengeance. Revengeance definitely feels like a thing you would do after Metal Gear Solid 4, but the fact that it was put onto the 360 while MGS4 wasn't, just very much is there to confuse people. In a franchise that is literally built around just trying to confuse people, it has now confused me in the sense of, well, okay, holy cow, people.
Weather will clear.
Like, if I really wanted to, oh, I completely understand that being the case. like gameplay-wise, like this will probably not be beaten by any of the older games, except for I guess it depends on your playstyle. Like some people will probably still say that, oh yeah, Revengeance is probably the best. Prisoner died? What? What prisoner? A lot of people would probably say that Revengeance has the best gameplay, but that's more so probably from people that enjoy stuff like hack and slashy style games.
Guard post captured. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Oh, okay, you're good. We're gonna get you. I mean, you're not perfect, but I mean, in comparison to most of the other people I've run across, you're pretty freaking decent. Yeah, no, like... in terms of, like, mainline Metal Gear games, this is probably going to be the best one for a long time until, hopefully...
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Delta? Whether or not that is the case, I don't know. Because again, with it not being Kojima, it is literally just taking the skeleton of one of his games and putting a new coat of paint on it.
Exfiltrated.
All right, you're out of the hot zone. No enemy forces in pursuit. Mission complete.
Okay, man, that took a minute.
Extraction arrived at Base.
Konami has definitely gotten me really concerned, especially with what they've done lately
Development
with
project has been added.
Silent Hill.
Mission complete. Great work.
Oh yeah, no, that's my favorite. That's my favorite line right now from Kaz of just being like, "You're going to extract him." Like, hey, he's pretty decent. I'm early here, Kaz. I can't get my S pluses, my A's that frequently. It's like, chill, dude. I gotta stick with the B's and C's if I can do this. Like, I have some standard. I don't take E's. At least I don't intentionally take E's. I probably took like 80% of the people I've taken are all E. But that was just because I was like, you know what? I don't want them to get in my way. I don't know, like, if I'm gonna need them out of the way. I don't want to have to kill people if I don't really need to. At this point. Obviously, with stuff like the APC, I have to destroy because I don't have the Fulton upgrade. Elite Soldier. Yo, A+, I'll take it. Oh, excuse me. Okay, that's not bad. The lowest I got was, Sly Agama with a D. Which, cool name, by the way. Sly Agama. Got Punching Hippo, Scowling Sloth, and Grizzly Bat. These are great names. Alright, so now should be a next story bit, right?
Side ops list updated.
The scientist Emmerich wants us to find him so we can defect. He should be inside Sarat power plant. Make contact with him.
Oh, that's right, I did get... I don't know if this was in the set that got deleted or not, but yeah. Huey did, like, somewhat get into contact with us. Yeah, that makes sense.
Caution. Sandstorm approaching.
DD lies down with me. Oh my god, that's so cute. But yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense. That is really cool, though. Oh, I have to go all the way here.
Marker placed. Marker removed.
Actually, oh, I got my daily reward. I gotta accept it.
Please select a landing zone. Support helicopter
Roger.
Yeah,
requested.
I'm not running all the way there. But I did notice that you could pick other characters. I just only have Snake right now. Or at least last I checked, I've only got Venom Snake. But I do think that's really cool. That you can play as other characters. And the fact that it's permadeath too, I think is a nice touch. Just because of the fact that, you know, it could just literally be like, oh man, this guy's like a C, but he's like on the verge of becoming a B, or I don't know, like he's an A, but he could become an A plus if I just do this. But you gotta risk like actually losing them in order for you to actually, you know,
Clear shortly.
get them to be better, which makes sense. You know, you gotta risk taking somebody's life in that sense, I guess. I think that's just a nice little addition to the game. Whether or not I'll use it, I don't know.
On station at LC.
I can just hear Dee Dee just pitter-pattering around the helicopter, and it just sounds so cute.
Gaining altitude.
Okay, so chances are I probably shouldn't like do it directly on that when I go here.
Departing.
Might have to land somewhere close to 2 or 3, which is fine.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Like your horse, you can give commands to D-Dog as well. He'll normally follow you around. You can also make him wait somewhere or lure an enemy by barking at him. Or you can sick him on the enemy to slow him down. Develop new gear just for him, and I'm sure he'll be capable of even more damage.
Still, though, it is cool that that is a feature in the game. Again, whether or not people will actually use it is entirely up to, obviously, player to player. But it's still cool that that is a feature in the game. I just like looking around here. It's like cool little details. Like, even the fact that they just added, like, the photo of, Dee Dee joining now. In the helicopter, that's a cool little detail.
Please select a mission. Marker placed. Marker removed.
I just now kind of realized, how do I deploy
Please
myself
select a
somewhere that
mission.
isn't apparently a mission? There has to be a way to do that, right? Or do I have to activate a mission? That doesn't make any sense. It's actually in this helicopter that the surprise M. Night Shyamalan twist of the game's plot is hidden, but you really have to know what you're looking for to see it. Interesting. Anyway.
Please select a mission.
There has to be a way to... Am I like stupid? Am I missing like a button prompt? Can I like... No, not X. Y. Nope, that's not what I want. Do I have to activate a mission to go to Afghanistan? Like, I can't just go here? Oh, okay, it's a side op. Never mind, I figured it out.
Please select a landing zone.
Wow, okay, I've got nothing close by. Go ASAP. Okay, so I can't just go there on my own. I have to activate these missions in order to go there. Which I guess makes sense, but it still kind of feels a bit odd.
Boss, this is important. We have reports of a crack sniper at large in the Afghan wilderness. The Soviets call this sniper Tihi. Quiet. There are never any sightings, and only corpses are left behind. The Soviets have already lost a number of officers. You'd, best watch your step.
Okay, so there is a free roam, I just need to figure out how to access it then. Also, we were getting a little bit more of an introduction to Quiet, which we were kind of getting little hints at earlier. Like, this, like, one moment about, like, oh, hello, Ram. Talking about, like, a naked woman just, like, chilling somewhere. Oh.
Marker placed.
But now, like, we're actually getting, like, indications of, like, oh yeah, no, Sniper and Quiet's around here. Better watch out, Snake. If I need to get more animals, I'll get more animals later. One thing I will say that I kind of actually miss about certain games, outside of this not really being seemingly as effective as it used to be, one thing I actually kind of think was really cool was Metal Gear Solid 3's way of camouflage and equipment holding, like the weight limit, weight management. I think that was really cool. I don't know if it's as prevalent in this game for the camouflage, because again, I've only gotten like 2
The
things
map
of
has
camouflage
been
so far.
updated.
I imagine they'll... Oh. Nothing to worry about. But even like the weight thing, unless it's like a invisible number, which is entirely possible, weight does not seem to be an issue in this game. Which is fine, like, you know, streamlined and whatnot, but some things just, you know, really work for certain games, and I think that was one thing that was really cool. I never felt the need to have too much on me, so I never really had much of a weight problem. Sure, a lot of people wish they could say that about themselves, but I think it was a cool little feature. Metal Gear Solid 2, I think. I think if I were to go back and play it now, after having played all of these games, I would have a better understanding of a lot of different mechanics. I'd still probably mess up on a lot of things, like trying to actually use certain mechanics and whatnot, but I feel like I would have a better understanding of them now. But yeah, no, like, getting through all of these games, it's really difficult to kind of say which one is my favorite, because after playing Metal Gear Solid 3, I would have said, I did say 2 was my favorite. But, like, taking the time to think about it, because, like, actually getting time to think on things, I don't really know if I can pick a favorite. I think each game has something about it that really makes it stand out on its own. More so the Solid series of games, not the OG Metal Gears, just because, again, OG Metal Gear... Oh.
Sniper.
That is not where I was at all.
Extraction arrived at Mother
Oh, excuse
Base.
Oh, okay. I guess this side op just turns into a main mission, which makes sense. It was like all highlighted and all fancified.
Boss, you okay? Could it be that sniper? Quiet. Quiet. Our silent assassin. Where's the sniping point? Boss, focus on your objective. You need to make contact with Emmerich. Get out of that sniper's kill zone and head to Serac power plant.
Hold on. I kind of feel like if I were to drop something on them, on Quiet, that would actually do something. Because it affects me, so it should affect her, right? The fact that I have her marked, though, is probably going to be very helpful for me. Oh, well, never mind.
Sniper just disappeared. Zero visibility. If you can't mark him, you don't stand a chance. Stay sharp.
I see ya. The fact that she's, like, in that building now is going to make things a little difficult. chill there, isn't she? Hmm. Okay. Well, shows what I know, I guess. I thought, okay, maybe I could hold off on this for a minute and wait for her to move, but nope, she just did not care. Alright. Problem is, I just don't have a good angle here. There's... I could go down there. Oh, you good, DD? Where specifically am I going? Okay, I just gotta get past her, it looks like. The fact that she's still there has me a bit concerned. Oh, no, she's moving now. She's going left. So much freaking open space. DD's just chilling. You don't care. How much would this actually do?
Please select a drop point. Supplies requested.
I really hope she doesn't move for like the next 20 years because this is gonna take a minute. No!
Supply drop complete.
She did move, and I'm upset by that. I am big sads now. I wasted perfectly good GMP on just trying to test this out. She was there for such a long time. Alright, we're gonna try this again.
Please select a drop point.
Wait, why is she not... Am I stupid?
Please select a drop
Why
point.
is she not marked on this?
Please select a drop. Supplies requested.
Alright, let's try this again. Let's see if this works.
Supply drop complete.
It's not the matter of reaching her, it's more of the fact of just trying to make it so that way I can get a good run. Also, I want to see how much damage this does to her. Okay, just about half. Alright, see you later. I'm out of here.
Boss, be careful. The enemy has a clean line of sight there. Don't step out in the open unless you want to get shot. Although you should be nearly through the kill zone. No point hanging around. Get your ass out of there.
Proudest moment I ever had in this game was in this mission. Oh, that's right! I think I remember you either streaming it or telling me about that. I think that's why I had the idea in my head. You inceptioned my brain all those years ago for that. I think I know what you're talking about. Yep, that's exactly what it was. You inceptioned me, man. Like, I thought I was thinking some smarts, but no, you put that in my brain all those years ago.
Boss, good news from the support unit. They can now deliver support strikes to our areas of operation. Use your iDroid to designate a location for a strike. Just make sure you're not in the kill zone. I'd hate to tell the men they blew up the boss. After you've called in a strike, move away from the target location immediately. Also, like supply drops, strikes cost GMP. So once you don't put us in the red, remember what our real objective is.
And like... Oh man, if there's one thing I know how to do, it's to run away. Nah, dude, I just, you know me, I'll find the dumbest ways to do certain things, and then you'll be like, I didn't know you could do that. One of my strong suits, apparently, in the Metal Gear games. See, that's actually one of the really cool things that, not a lot of games really have now. It's the most joke cool moment. But yeah, no, like, that's one thing I kind of miss in certain games that you don't really get a lot of now, is just doing certain things differently than other people. Like, as much as I bash on Starfield, deservedly so, by the way, Starfield is a very mid-game. But one thing that was really cool that I didn't realize was a thing was, it too has a Vermeer from Mass Effect 1 experience where one of your close allies can die. Or rather, does die in the Vermeer experience, anyway. And it's not as obvious of a choice, and I'm like, that's really cool. I'll give you that, Bethesda. That's actually really cool that you don't make that obvious. And expanding on that is, depending on how you reach the mission before that, it will depend on who you are with. And the defense or the assault with, and I'm like, okay, Bethesda, you have 1 point in your favor with that, because that is really cool. Because when I was talking with Zach about it, I'm going the very wrong way right now. Apparently the legendary brown bear there, though. But when I was talking to Zach about it, we were both, like, going down the same line of thought, but then eventually there was a point where it's like, oh yeah, how did you feel about so-and-so dying? And I'm like, wait, what are you talking about? They're not dead. It's like, yeah, they died in that mission. And it's like, no, this person died for me. And it's like, what? And it's like, yeah, no, this person died. I went on a mission with this person, and the other person died. I went for the defense. It's like, I also went for the defense. What are you talking about? It was a fun conversation, because, you know, not a lot of games can actually kind of have, like, a level of... That's still going the wrong way. What am I thinking right now? I'm talking about Bethesda, and it's completely turning me around right now in terms of, like, directions I need to go. Oh. Todd Howard is confusing me. But, yeah, no, like, it's the one up I will give Bethesda in terms of its development team, is that was really cool. That it actually was able to give me and a friend actually the ability to think, like, oh man, we just had, like, such a slight difference, but it changed the way that we got through a very big story mission, and I was like, okay. Oh. I do miss that in a lot of games. And then, of course, there's just the infinite wealth of random shenanigans you can do. I was about to say shenanigery, and I was like, that's not a word. It's like the unlimited shenanigans that you can do in a Metal Gear game. That's just like, man, somebody could literally probably play this with a DDR map machine and be better than me, and still discover things that neither me nor Vamp, or Matt even, will have known about. So, it's just one of those things that you kind of realize, not every game can be Metal Gear, but you kind of want, like, aspects of it to be in other games, just for the sake of details. Which, again, kind of goes back to the whole...
Enemy presence
as much as I'm
The map has
hopeful
been
that
updated.
Metal Gear Solid Delta will be good, because it is literally just taking the bones, taking the full structure of what Metal Gear Solid 3 is, and then modernizing it. It's modern-day Konami, and they have not exactly put their best foot forward with bringing back their dead franchises, like with what they just did with Silent Hill. Though again, I guess in defense, Silent Hill's, like, free-to-watch series, premium, whatever,
The map
is
has been
technically
updated.
free. The problem is all the people that are, like, just, you know, spending all the money to do certain choices. Choices don't seem to really matter or whatnot. Like, I don't know, this new Silent Hill experience is kind of upsetting, and I don't even really care much about Silent Hill, so, yeah. That's my kind of thought process on it. And even still, like, I've heard there's still problems with, the Metal Gear Solid Legacy Collection Volume 1. Like, the fact that apparently most of, like, the porting stuff has been, like, they ported over the HD collection specifically stuff, so it's, like, a lot of the things that you and Matt were telling me about Vamp that I should try are still not there, and I'm like, why? What did those things do to you, Konami? Why can't I shave Snake? Why can't I have some weird, like, sequence of things happen to me where something happens that I still don't know because I never bothered to look it up what happens in Metal Gear Solid 3 if I save and quit in the jail cell.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
I really should look that up. Although I did see how the Psycho Mantis fight works, and I'm like, okay, I mean, yeah, that's probably the most easy way for them to do it, and I can understand them doing that because it is a simple way. Like literally just having it be a thing in the menu. So I'm like, okay, I can't be too upset with that. That is not what I wanted to do. Is there a truck coming? Why is there a truck coming now of all times? What timing is this? Okay, please, game. Okay. Alright. Are you at least good?
Analysis complete.
You're not bad. Okay, well, he broke the thing.
Go get her.
Okay. I hit his arm. I can sneak by one of the most deadly characters in this freaking game at the moment, like a guard. Like, why are guards like the basic mob enemy is always worse than the elite ones because it's just the frequency of their existence. I always find that so funny. I don't know if there's a single video game alive, you know, living. I don't think there's a single video game in existence where they constantly are like, oh man, look how powerful this one dude is. He's like a freaking god with rocket launchers. And in comparison to just like 3 guards, he's absolute garbage. Like, I just always find that so funny that in video games that's always the case. Like, mobs are always worse to deal with than the actual bosses.
Analysis complete.
Oh, he's also a beat.
Слышишь, я вчера заезжал в северный лагерь. Давно там не был.
Секретный проект уже завершен?
Да, гусь. Я даже застал тестовый прогон.
Интересно. Как скоро они поступят?
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
That is very true.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
They always know to have their battle buddy at the ready. Whereas bosses think they're so cool that they don't need battle buddies. Unless you're like, certain bosses like Ornstein and Smoke. Aha, there you go. I hit you with a Dark Souls reference. I bet you weren't expecting that one.
Analysis complete.
You can try. You know, like every game always has those kinds of things, which I always feel like is why games with stealth options always have a better combat experience. Like, I know you didn't really like it because of the fact that you couldn't just go around punching people, but the modern Deus Ex games, they are really fun. Like, they're definitely more of a thinker kind of game, depending on... Let's see where I'm going. Okay. Depending on, like, how you go through things. Like, you can go through that entire game stealth. For the most part. Like, obviously there's going to be points where you have to do boss fights and whatnot, but... The game structurally is really good for its combat. Especially at its time, when it was, like, 2011. Obviously, this game, like... These games do have good controls for their time. This game obviously being the most modern, so it's the most structurally sound. And even then, like...
arrived at Mother Base.
Outside of combat, there's just so many things you can do in a Metal Gear game that it's, like, almost overwhelming. At times it is actually overwhelming, depending on how you look at it, but... You can never get bored with games that have stealth as an option, because you can always just be like, I want to do stealth, or I want to do guns blazing, and depending on how experienced you are, you can get through those kinds of things. But again, the key word is option. Like, look at Assassin's Creed. You can get bored of Assassin's Creed within the first 20 minutes. So that's probably more tied to the Ubisoft effect than it is just stealth. What's another good game with stealth as an option? Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk has good stealth options, but it also has really strong, like, solid gunplay. I think that's what, more games need to look to see Cyberpunk for what it is. Which, thankfully, people are, because, you know, even before Phantom Liberty came out with the 2.0 or whatever update, like, yeah, no, this was really good. This game actually proves it can be good. Yeah, yeah, that's the thing, like...
detected.
But again, like oh, okay. You can fly now, D-Dog. Cyberpunk is a good stealth game. Yeah, no, DD just was like, I'm go to my people. Like, there are a lot of good stealth games, but there aren't a lot of good stealth optional games. Like, again, yeah, this is a slow and steady game. Like, that is what Kojima does best, is slow and steady. Well, that and absolute insanity.
Analysis complete.
There is no in between. There really is not with Kojima.
Analysis complete.
Like, again, like, I think it was, I don't know if it was saying this in the set that got deleted or not, but playing all of the Metal Gear games definitely makes me want to go and give Death Stranding another shot. Because now I'll actually feel like I kind of get the level of build-up that he was doing. And I mean, I did spend money on it.
You made it to Surat Power Plant. Emmerich should be
might as well
beyond the
play it,
gate
right?
at the northern edge of the facility. We have no idea what he's doing back there. But let's go find out.
Complete.
I don't know if I'll stream it, though. part of me kind of wants to continue streaming Death Stranding, but I might just end up like doing a full reset of myself playing that anyway, so I don't know. I might also just end up using a controller, just I don't know, just when I was playing that game with keyboard and mouse, it just felt wrong. I don't know if you ever anybody watching this gets this feeling of some games just don't feel right playing with a controller, and some other games just don't feel right playing with keyboard and mouse. Like, part of me was like thinking, as I was playing through Death Stranding forever ago, that what if I just bought a PlayStation controller and just had it plugged into my PC to play it?
Analysis complete.
Wow, he is a straight E student. No thank you. Like looking at myself. Like, I don't want that. I don't want more of me. One of me is already more than enough.
Analysis complete.
I'm trying to think of other games I've played recently. I know I just finished up Zone 5 Tactica. That was good. Obviously, that's not a stealth game, that's a tactics game. That's a very different beast entirely. But I enjoyed it. It was a bit on the easy side, and this is coming from somebody that doesn't have a lot of tactics experience. I think I've played... What have I played? I know I played a bit of Wasteland 3. Wasteland 3 is a tactics game, I think. I know I want to play Gears Tactics at some point, but haven't gotten around to it yet. But Zone 5 Tactica was a fun game. I enjoyed it. It was a roughly 30-hour story, and then I had to add an extra 20 hours to get the last of the achievements, which that was a pain. But still, it was good. What other things have I played? Oh, been playing Alan Wake. Get that stuff done before I play Alan Wake 2. I have been thinking about this as well, and going with the idea of if I am going to do another series of games next year. Well, first off, I don't really know if I can think of a good name for it, but I want to go through the Resident Evil games, especially since there's a lot of them I haven't played. I own almost every single one of the Resident Evil games that are available in modern consoles. A special thanks to you, Vamp, on buying me like a third of them at least. If not more, actually. Probably half of them at this point. Actually, wait, let's see. Yeah, no, it's actually past half, never mind. It's well past half. I got myself Resident Evil 0, Resident Evil 1 was free. And I know I got myself Resident Evil Revelations, and Revelations 2, and Resident Evil 7. You got me Resident Evil 2, 3, and 4 remake. And Resident Evil Village. I don't remember, were you the one that got me Resident Evil 5 and 6 as well? Or was that somebody else? Or did I get those? I don't remember. Well, either way, you've gotten me most of my collection that I own in the modern day consoles, at least, roughly. And I'm like, you know what? I have played none of the remakes. Literally, I have played none of the remakes, so I want to play them. I'm like, you know what? Let's just do a Resident Evil year. Why not? Just don't really know if I can come up with a good, catchy name like Metal Gear for that. Alright, this dude needs to actually move. Move on with your life, man. Alright, that's not the direction I was hoping you were gonna go. Well, now I gotta wait for that, man. That's a nice camel. It is a nice camel. Take that tape. You know, like, I've got... What am I missing in terms of Metal Gear games? Oh yeah, I have Code Veronica as well. I think that one was free? Was that free or did I buy that? I don't remember. You know, like, I have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4... Well, 4 remake, I don't know. I don't have original 4. I should get that at some point. I have 5 and 6. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Got 7 and 8. And I got both of the Revelations games. I think I got basically everything with Code Veronica in there as well. And excluding original Resident Evil 4. I don't know if there's any other Resident Evil games on modern consoles. Oh. At least none that I can think of right now. I don't know what happened there. I took the box off. I saw that a guy saw me. The box immediately came back on. And then I took the box off again and then put the box back on. And the guy's like, what the heck was that? I'm gonna go check that out. That looked awesome. Okay, cool. He did not care. Alright, cool. In a sandstorm. I will take this. Alright, never mind. He saw me through the sandstorm. He's not even wearing a helmet, he's wearing a hat. How did that not hit him? I'm not risking that. What's he at, though? Out of curiosity.
Analysis complete.
Oh, he's a good one, actually. Alright, we're gonna wait for the sandstorm to die down and we're gonna open him out.
Weather will clear shortly.
Nice. Wonder, is this update live or no? Yeah, no, Vamp, you are absolutely correct with DD. This game is easy mode.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Just getting all of these guards marked that I would never have noticed is like,
Development
holy
project
cow.
has been added.
Alright, time to find, Mr. Huey Emmerich. Oh yeah, I just now realized it's been over an hour and a half, and I never even asked, how are you doing, Vamp? How are things doing over on your end? Haven't really had a chance to talk all too recently.
This isn't what we agreed on.
The changes have already been finalized.
It's not operational yet. The remote piloting and AI control haven't reached the application stage.
Who said anything about an AI? That was Coldman's mistake 10 years ago.
Be that as it may, we'll need to modify postural control to accommodate a human pilot. I share your urgency, but we need more time to finish it.
Right. Planning on leaving us, Doctor?
Huh? What?
I'm taking your legs back!
Classic Emmerich move.
Sahelanthropus is mine now. Listen, I may dwell in the dark, but I refuse to be judged by your standards, traitor. I hope your friends give you what's coming to you. Take him to the base. Yes, sir. Transporting Emmerich to the base camp and returning to base.
We're shutting down. All units, strike camp and clear out.
We still have use for him.
Well, I'm sure that won't be a problem later.
Side op completed.
No doubt about it, boss. That man is your extraction target. Emmerich. The weapon system that disappeared into that cave, and the man who was with it. Emmerich must know something about what's going on. He was transferred to the Soviets' base camp. I've marked it on the map. Make your way to that base camp.
The map has been updated.
Oh man. I literally took so much time to get here, and now I have to leave.
Analysis complete.
So much time.
Analysis complete.
Well, now I definitely can't move.
Нет, он всегда закрыт.
За ворот огромная пещера. Ясно? Она тянется до самого объекта в горах.
Значит, руководству объекта нужна безопасная транспортная магистраль?
Без понятия.
Как думаешь, что там делают?
Куда они нам хоть что-то говорили? В пещере ничего не видно. Тьма кромешная.
Представляю.
Ладно. Крыш, пошел!
Little wiggle.
Analysis complete. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
We're gonna go in the box real quick so I can look at this. Oh, okay, the chopper is leaving. The gunship's leaving. Okay, that's positive.
Analysis complete.
Who sees me?
Analysis complete.
I have no idea who in the world was able to see me, but I guess props to them for doing so, because I genuinely couldn't see them. That guy I can definitely see seeing me.
Analysis complete.
It's not worth it. Man, just trying to get out of here has been a real pain. I thought getting in here was a problem, but no, this was... Alright, you're gonna be like this. Should be good. D-Dog was like, don't look at the box!
Where are your friends?
The map has been updated.
You know what?
Good.
You're a good boy. You distracted him so that way he wasn't suspicious of the box. That was a good boy, DD. Good thing I turned around.
Analysis complete.
He's not bad. Pull it all the way though.
Analysis complete.
I might not be as out of the way as I was expecting. Well, I'm really gonna be able to get a chance to get to him with that guy over there.
Analysis complete.
I think it's a really cool thing, like, just... Something about the way that this game plays that Death Stranding didn't really have was... There's so much downtime.
Говоришь, ты жил на Украине? Да, когда был еще ребенком. Что?
Моего
Analysis
двоюродного брата
complete.
собираются отправить в одну из ад. Он не сказал ни в какой именно, но это где-то в Украине. Он очень талантливый, намного умнее
There's like so much downtime in these, in Metal Gear Solid 5 and Death Stranding that...
Сижу и жду, как душман перережет горло.
Думаешь, у него все сложится? Слышал все этих слухи о тех городах?
Realistically, there's like, it should be very boring, and it kind of is.
Говорят, советские реакторы самые надежные в мире.
Надеюсь, ты прав.
ЗКП, понял. Проверьте окрестности. Конец связи.
And I want to get him. Alright. This is fine. This will just give me a chance to escape.
Extract Emmerich, the scientist who wants to defect. Head for the base camp.
The map has been updated.
ЗКП, понял. Все единицы. Будьте бдительны и найдите нарушителей. Конец связи.
But something about the way that this game, like, is done is that it doesn't feel boring. I imagine it probably is a bit boring to watch.
Shortly.
Especially with, me, the kind of person that likes to just commentate on how things are going.
Did you
Extraction.
see that, boss?
Mother base.
That giant weapon system that disappeared into the cave? I've, heard it was the Kremlin's biggest secret. But to think that doctor has been working on it. And the man with the skull for a face. It's been on my mind since you encountered the skulls during the Honeybee mission. It's really him. Boss, he's the commander of Cypher Strike Force XOF. Probably the mastermind of the attack 9 years ago. I thought he and Zero parted ways. I'll look into it. You just focus on the mission.
Oh yeah, Vamp, are you still here? At all? This is something that I do want to talk about, but obviously if you're not here, then we'll just discuss it another time, probably. Yeah, just, like, this game is... It is slow, but it doesn't feel boring. Like, again, I'm getting up to an hour and 40-some minutes right now. And I've done a good amount of stuff in
Enemy
those
presence
less than
detected.
2 hours.
The map has been
At least
updated.
I feel like. Chances are this will probably be the last thing I do. We're calling it anyway.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Therapy, but it's not really worth it. I guess I'm gonna go back to the other topics. What's something that's been going on right now? I mean, like I said, I finished up Persona 5 Tactica, so I might sit down and, well, outside of the games that I'm already doing, which I don't know if I want to keep playing Mirror's Edge Catalyst right now. I'll probably play that later. But I want to 100% Persona 3 Portable before Reload comes out. Which I think I can do because I'm only missing 2 of the achievements in Portable. The only problem is that it is literally the hardest achievements in the game, which is just to defeat the optional bosses. But I'm sure I can find like a strategy or something for that. And then eventually I'm gonna want to try to 100% Persona 4 Golden. Definitely want to try to do that before that gets taken off. But the fact that Royal got taken off the Game Pass, I was really surprised by that. But it does just make me want to get it physically. Even though I have 100% Persona 5 Royal, I still want to own it. Which I guess is an indication of how much I really do like Persona games.
Enemy presence detected. Another map has been updated. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Like, I also want to get it physically. Like, I don't know if I'm part of, like, a dying breed of gamer or whatever, but especially with what happened recently with that one player, I don't remember how long ago this was. It was relatively recent, but since it wasn't, like, in the last hour, it was probably already left the minds of everybody at this point on the internet. But the guy that got permanently banned off of every single EA game. So now all of the money that they've spent on EA titles has just been completely wasted.
It's no good, boss. Attacking like that won't cut it. Aim somewhere else. Or change to a different weapon.
Okay, so he did have a helmet.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Analysis complete.
He's coming too.
I don't expect my account to be banned.
Analysis
My Xbox
complete.
account to be, like,
Analysis
disabled
complete.
or banned or whatever. But then again, nobody ever expects that. But I mean, I've put so much effort into building up this account with not only the backlog of games, but just like the gamer score itself. Like, what did I just get to actually? I'm at 275,000 score, which for an achievement hunter is like that's nothing. Like the fact that I haven't hit 500,000 probably insults a lot of people that call themselves achievement hunters. But I mean, in terms of like
Stop him!
Alright.
Guard post captured.
For any of these guys to be... I mean, you're C's. I guess C's fine. Say...
You gotta extract him.
Man, this guy's gonna wake up and all of his friends are gonna be gone. I kind of feel a bit bad.
Roger that.
But not bad enough to take him with me. I am gonna need a supply drop.
Please select a drop point. Supplies requested.
Yeah, like I own like somewhere around 300 games or something? I would have to double check on that. I own a fair few end games.
Supply drop complete.
So if I were to lose all of those, that would be very upsetting. That's why I'm still in the mindset of I want to own a game physically, which is, again, why I was very upset when I found out Alan Wake 2 was a digital-only title. That genuinely upsets me. But that is a game I have to get in a digital way. And I'm hoping that there will be a physical release at some point in the future, even though, from what Ty has told me, he is basically going to be giving me money to buy Alan Wake 2 for Christmas, which I am super excited for. But even still, it's like, I would just much rather own it physically.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Enemy analysis complete. The map has been updated.
Why, yeah, still going off of, like, the physical thing. I know, the company, Limited Run Games has gotten a lot
complete.
of,
Analysis complete.
complaints. I never actually bothered to look into what the complaints were. But I know a lot of people complain about Limited Run. Even though they have a lot of partnerships with a lot of big studios. Like just, I think I was talking about this at one point, either the deleted stream, or like the lost stream, or the last week's stream. But I did enter a contest to try to get the the PS5 with the PlayStation Portable. Yes, the PlayStation Portable. The Persona 3 Portable and
Caution.
and Persona 4 Golden, like, merch bundles. Because, I mean, those just look sick. Like, and I do need a PlayStation. Like, I want a PlayStation 5. I'd also like a Switch, but there's only so much room that my desk can handle, and I barely holds this Xbox at this point.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
I do kind of feel like I need a reorganize a bit, but and I entered that limited run games competition to get the PlayStation 5 with Personas 3 and 4
detected.
and their merch bundles, and I'm like, dude, that should be sick to have. And I don't mind owning them on PlayStation. I'm not like a Xbox fanboy for the sake of like, oh man, I only want to play Xbox. Oh, there's like so many things that I want to play on the PlayStation and Switch.
The target, Emmerich, should be somewhere there. Keep in mind, that's an enemy stronghold. Stay sharp.
The map has been updated.
Like, I am the classic case of the main reason I got more into Xbox was just because I had friends on Xbox. I am that statistic.
Weather will clear shortly.
I mean, that's not the only reason, because I mean, one of my favorite franchises, actually a couple of my favorite franchises are Xbox or Microsoft exclusives. Halo and Gears, obviously being the big two. Stretch.
Analysis complete.
A bipedal weapon system. The same model as the one in the cave? Looks like they're about ready to start deploying it.
Analysis complete.
Well, that's gonna be a problem.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Yeah, obviously there's like exclusives on PlayStation would like to play. Like, I would like to replay The Last of Us again.
Speak. Where are your friends?
The map has been updated.
And I mean, I could get it on PC, which, unless I do get a PlayStation, is probably how it's going to be acquired for me. For sure, literally the furthest one possible.
Analysis complete.
But I mean, I do want to play the Uncharted games again. I don't know if they ever plan on bringing the original 3 games to PC. I hope they do at some point. If I don't get my chance to get a PlayStation. And even still, like, I want more people to play Uncharted. Uncharted games are good. Okay. I know it wasn't well received, but I would still like to play Shadowfall, the last Killzone game that came out. Okay, that's not it. Well, what are you?
Analysis complete.
But yeah, I know it wasn't well received, but I played the other 3 mainline Killzone games, so it's like, I kind of feel like I should play Shadowfall at some point. It's not like a big high-up one, not like Last of Us playing that again, or Spider-Man. I'll play the Insomniac Spider-Man games. Uncharted. I kind of want to play the Horizon games. At the very least, I want to play them for Lance Reddick and Ashley Birch. Like, I know there's probably a lot of other voice actors that I know in that game, in those games. Oh yeah, and PlayStation also has like the VR thing as well. That'd be cool. I've never used a VR headset in my life, so I think that'd be a cool thing to try out at some point to PlayStation. But I'd much rather use a VR headset through PlayStation than through Facebook. Call it a hot take, but I sort of trust PlayStation and Sony more than I trust Facebook. That dude actually just turn around, please. Alright, we're gonna risk this.
Analysis complete.
But yeah, there's a lot of, like, obviously PlayStation exclusive games I would like to play. As for Switch, I mean, again, like, there's plenty of options. Like, I think even this is available on 3 of the 4 major platforms, but I would like to play Persona 5 Strikers at some point. Like, that's I know is available on Steam and the Switch. I think it's also available on PS4. So it would be available through backwards compatibility on 5, I would assume. This dude is persistently on point. I will give him that much.
Spit it out. Where are your friends?
The map has been updated. Analysis complete. Analysis.
You gotta extract him.
That's not what I wanted. I wanted the box. Yeah, no, there's other games on the Switch, like the game Astral Chain. That looked fun on PlayStation, not PlayStation, Switch. I guess I would have to also include like a lot of Nintendo specific exclusives. which obviously, I want to play the Bayonetta games. Those look like fun, and again, Platinum. Always down to try their games out. I really wish I could say Pokemon, but most of the Pokemon games that are on the Switch, I don't know if I care too much for. The only exception would probably be Legends Arceus. That's the one that I think I would actually have fun playing, but Sword and Shield is kind of meh to me by the looks of it. Let's Go is very as well. It's probably a little bit better than Sword and Shield, but I don't really care much for like the Let's Go, the Pokemon Go style of Pokemon playing. So that one I'm kind of meh on. And Scarlet and Violet, holy cow, like, I don't know what happened with the development of those games, but something really bad happened because they do not look good.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Like, I don't know who hurt Game Freak to make that game, but they really need to kind of rethink things, if that's going to be like the way that the mainline games are going to keep going. Like, take some time, please, Game Freak. Don't become Activision and just stretch yourself so thin to the point where you don't care. I'm pretty sure, well, then again, it's Pokemon, they probably wouldn't. I was about to say, maybe Nintendo could give you a break and let you do your own thing that is in Pokemon, because clearly you don't care much about Pokemon, right? Because there is no way this is fully on Nintendo. Like, part of it's got to be somewhat on Nintendo, but Game Freak has to just not care as much anymore. Because, I mean, there is no way Nintendo can just be like, oh yeah, no, we'll have the new Legend of Zelda game come out in, like, 6 years. Whereas, like, but what's the time span between them? Let's see, what was the span between Scarlet and Violet and the previous title? Oh, they came out the same year? Okay, cool. Alright, well, let's... Okay, yeah, there's Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Those don't look too bad. I'd probably play those. Yeah, like, the span between, like, mainline titles. We got Red and Green / Red and Blue, depending on where you live. And Yellow. But Red and Green is the original from '96, and then 3 years later was Gold and Silver, 3 years later Ruby and Sapphire, and then 4 years later for Diamond and Pearl, another 4 years for Black and White, not including Black and White 2, which was 2 years later. There was 3 years later for X and Y, another 3 years for Sun and Moon, another 3 years for Sword and Shield, and then another 3 years for Scarlet and Violet. Not including the DLC or obviously any of the spin-off or side titles. Like, that's the thing. Like, if it was one game between like a 3 to 4 year development cycle, it's
Analysis
like, okay,
complete.
what is going on here? Like, something's not adding up. But the fact that it's like so many freaking games at one time. Like, again, the fact that Legends Arceus and Scarlet and Violet came out the same year? What? Hello? And nobody cared. Nobody cared that that dude just took, like, 4 gunshots for no reason.
Кафе, меня кто-то вырубил. Скорее всего, противник. Является поиском. Прием. Это КП, понял. Всем подразделениям, быть начеку. Конец связи.
Why did it go this way? All the directions it could have aimed. Why did you aim at the freaking mech? Why would you aim at the mech?
Snake, talk to me! Snake!
How far back am I? I'm very terrified of how far back this is going to take me.
Extract Emmerich, the scientist who wants to defect. Head for the base camp.
It could have been worse. Just think about that. Just think about it. Venom Jake, it could have been worse. It literally could have thrown you to the beginning of the mission. But it didn't.
You have arrived at your destination.
You're at the base camp. The target, Emmerich, should be somewhere there. Keep in mind, that's an enemy stronghold. Stay sharp.
The map has been updated. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Oh man. Yeah, that like.
Guard post captured.
Okay. No. Sword and Shield I'm very meant on. Let's go, don't really care. Arceus, I'm like, that's probably the one I would play. I probably would also play the Gen 4 remakes. Because they don't look bad. They don't look as good as I would have liked. But they don't look bad. And then Scarlet and Violet, I'm like, why? How did you get like this?
Analysis complete.
But again, it's the mindset of they released so many games between each generation.
The map has been updated.
Okay, so we're gonna need to be a little bit more wide about
Subject on
this.
board. Leave the rest to us.
Пошел!
Well, I guess I just didn't want to come in here. Scaring me by them getting startled by the dog. Go down, please. Thank you. So wait, is the blueprint not here since I didn't interrogate the guard for the information? It can't be the case. It's supposed to... Oh wait, no, it was this one. Never mind. Oh boy. Oh, I'm kind of stuck here for a minute.
Предполагает возможность сбивать ядерные ракеты. А почему он не боится? Он сказал, что нельзя будет сбить ракету, которая не видно на радаре. Ракета, которую не видно на радаре. Это возможно? Не смотри на меня. Но он сказал, что на родине разрабатывают это.
Enemy
больше 20
presence
лет.
detected.
Так что,
The map
правительство
has
хочет
been
нанести удар?
updated.
Конечно же нет. Если только наши атакуют первыми. Представь, если ты на родине,
Yeah, no, like...
ядерный удар, пока мы здесь.
Obviously, there's so many games that are out there that I would like to play. I still want to play Stray, man, and that's on Xbox. I just don't have the $30 to get it right now.
Говорят, что нам бы не хватило припасов, чтобы пережить ядерную зиму.
Well, I am hoping that I can eventually get a job. Actually, get some income and, you know, maybe play some actual modern games when they come out or something. Wouldn't that be crazy?
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Like, imagine Metal Gear Solid Delta comes out and I'm actually able to play it day one. That would be insane. Of course, like, some games I'm able to play on day one release just because of Game Pass, but they're usually not games I would want to stream. Though part of me does kind of want to stream me playing Persona 3 Reload. DD, please. DD. Are you serious? DD, please get out of the way. DD. Okay, holy cow. Literally took the entire mag for me to finally hit him in the face.
You have arrived at your destination.
He's coming too. Roger that.
I can't believe it literally took the entirety of the mag just to get that shot. Okay, so Huey is somewhere in here. I'm like constantly on the verge of saying Hal.
Who are you? Snake?
Boss?
It's not you, is it?
Hey! It's just a machine. Are you?
Dr. Emmerich.
Snake? Hey, what gives? Ah! Let me go! No! Give me back my legs!
Right on schedule. Now bring him back to Mother Base.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Okay, I'm sending a chopper close by. Get to the LZ with Emmerich.
Hang on a second. Let's use the walker gear I developed to escape. There's a special one here at the lab. Only I can activate it, and I'll tell you how to operate it.
Ignore Emmerich. We don't need his wind-up toys. It is a long way there. Why don't you use that walker gear of his? No way. We can't trust him. How do we know his crap will even work? Well, it's better than carrying the man the whole way. Boss, use the walker gear to escape. It's your call, boss.
Plant expansion complete.
So wait, how is this gonna work? Am I gonna like have him control this?
I'll start it up. Get this off me!
Here we go.
They're single pilot machines. I'll. Hey!
And we don't need to know the controls.
I was developing a bipedal weapon for the Soviet Union. It hasn't been deployed yet. I was doing mobility testing here. Once the walker gear is finished, they'll have a huge advantage in close combat. And once they add my masterpiece into the equation, this war will be over. The Soviets will win.
He was developing bipedal weapons for the Soviets. If that's the case, what's Cypher's interest in it?
Yeah, I'm gonna go steal your resources, Dewey. I wasn't actually expecting like a full-blown cutscene for that, but it was pretty funny, so I was gonna say it was worth it. Oh, it looks like they can put back there. I like how I'm just bringing this guy around while I steal his stuff. Oh no.
Support helicopter requested.
Boss, think back. 9 years ago, we invited that nuclear inspection team to Mother Base. It was a ruse. They turned out to be Cypher's strike force. It was Emmerich who brought them there. He's been underground ever since, working with Cypher.
I had no idea. I thought the inspection was real. I swear it. If anyone's to blame, it's you, Snake. We should never have had that nuke. That's the reason Mother Base was destroyed.
Analysis complete.
Not worth it.
Cypher threatened to kill me. Made me do research for them here. That's right. Creating bipedal weapons. 9 long years. forced to do whatever they said.
Hope there's
Take
another way
this
out of
bag
this.
off, will you? I can't breathe. You came to save me, right? I'm dying in this thing, Snake.
This is Pequot. Have arrived at LZ. Will stand by.
Support helicopter has arrived.
After 9 years, you finally came. Snake, I thought we were on the same team. All for one and one for all. Nothing's changed, right?
Oh. Let's see if he comes. Alright, you just stay quiet, Huey. I like how he just sits there with the bag on his head. Like, he could just easily take that off with his arms, could he not? At the very least to help him breathe, if he's so-called having a breathing problem. No, I got... Not marked. What? Oh wait, I probably didn't mark by D-Dog.
Analysis complete.
So we got those two down there. That's going to be a bit of a problem. This exit's probably going to be also a bit of an issue. Hopefully this guy goes to the left. Or he'll just keep going forward, I guess. A direction to go in. Oh, his buddy's coming up here, of course. Alright. We got this, we got this. Just gotta play a patient game. Now this guy moves left, of course he does. Alright, as long as he doesn't turn left again, as long as he just keeps going straight. Cool. Can't wait for him to turn around immediately.
Комплект Дмитрий 9. Нашли подозрительное лицо. Проверяем. Прием. Это КП. Понял. Не теряйте бдительности. Конец связи. Комплект Дмитрий 9. Посмотрел. Ничего не нашел. Прием. Это КП. Понял. Вернитесь на пост. Прием.
Okay, I'll take it. That is not how I expected that to go down, but I will not complain. I really hope that's just the sign of sunset. Oh. Quad, clearly that's not a good position. Why is that the extract zone? Why of all the places was that the evac? That was a horrible place. I don't like the sound of this. Oh, great, it's you.
Sahelanthropus? How?
So that's the Metal Gear he built for the Soviets.
Impossible! It can't be active!
Doctor, you're as useless as I thought. This is the real Sahelanthropus. You and your friend will die here. Behold!
Okay, I guess.
Today is the day weapons learn to walk upright!
Well,
A support helicopter requested.
Get out of there, boss.
you don't freaking say!
For the LZ.
Mission updated.
Okay, well, this has, escalated greatly.
If you don't get away from that thing, it'll bring down the chopper. Find a slip somehow. Stay behind cover as you move. This is Pequot. Have arrived at LZ. We'll stand by.
Support helicopter has arrived.
Oh, this is a dead end. Oh, nope, okay, there's a way from here.
It's no good. The chopper can't get close. Boss, lose the enemy before you arrive at the LZ.
What do you think I'm doing? It's not even
Stay
near
alert.
me.
You're not out of the woods yet. Get behind something.
Shortly.
The heck was that? The freaking Eve from Wall-E right there that just flew by?
You lost him. You need to focus, boss. Give the target to the RV.
Is that how you say it? Sahelanthropus. Man, that is a mouthful of a name. It knows I'm here now. If it starts moving closer, I'm gonna be a bit annoyed. But it seems to be kind of like stuck there. Why are you right freaking there? Come on! I wanted to get a good view, but now I've got too much of a good view. I feel like I'm missing something here. Okay, it's actually leaving.
Sun will rise momentarily.
Please just leave. There's no way it's gonna come down now. There's no way Pequod's gonna come down now with the thing right freaking here.
Hide, quickly! Alright, the chopper's touching down.
Why?
Anytime getting on board. And don't forget Emmerich.
Why would... Okay, I mean, I guess to be fair, this thing is literally not leaving the side. It's just not leaving the That just feels so... That feels so dangerous to try to... Then again, Pequod apparently just loves to not... What? Okay.
Here it comes. Use the chopper's minigun. Shake them off!
not feel like it should have been that easy to take down with the size of it. I mean, I get that it's like a before Metal Gear.
An upright bipedal weapon. In terms of hominids, it's a sahelanthropus. How did they complete it without me?
We'll hear the rest back at base.
Well, I think that went pretty well, all things considered. Like, that did not feel like the worst attempt of my life.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Development project
Man,
has
it
been
is so
added.
dark right now.
Amazing. Mission complete. That right there is why you're the best, boss. The one and only.
Oh wow, I got an S. I don't think I deserve that. Wait, no retries? What are you talking about, no retries? I don't freaking know, man. This game makes no sense. Got a decently high heroism right now. It is so dark right now, and it is only 4 o'clock. Alright, anything else? I'm assuming we're gonna have a cutscene going back to Mother Base with Huey. Yep.
Why do you suspect me? What did I do? I'm on your side. What about him? Miller was in contact with Cypher 9 years ago. He was working with them. He's the traitor, Snake! What's that? More truth serum?
No. Stronger truth
Oh,
serum.
please. Please keep me here. I need protection. Ah! Ah! Oh. 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 Why?
You're the odd one out.
Why me?
We all lost something.
What?
Except you.
Don't.
Big yikes.
The truth serum isn't working. Either some procedure he had done boosted his metabolic enzymes, or he's undergone special gene therapy.
What's he saying?
Same as 6 hours ago. I had no idea the nuclear inspection 9 years ago was a ruse. Cypher forced me to do that research after the attack.
Do you think he had a hand in it?
I do. But there's no proof yet. Take a listen to this later.
We need proof before we can pass judgment. Keep an eye on him. And don't tell anyone he's here.
We'll have him continue his research in there. It's for his own good. The older guys will want his head. We can't guarantee his safety if we let him out.
Boss.
He mentioned something interesting. The reason why they pulled their plug on the operation in Afghanistan. He said their funding started going to Central Africa instead. Cypher is pursuing new research in Africa.
Africa? What research?
Emmerich doesn't know the details, but one thing he said does make sense. That Sahelanthropus alone isn't enough to cause an RMA. He claims that what they're doing in Africa is the missing piece. A weapon to surpass Metal Gear.
Meaning it's not just another nuke.
Dun dun dun! Oh, that looks fancy. I can't even tell what that is. Hungry squirrel. That's what I feel like right now. I feel like a hungry squirrel. Alright, let's see what else we got. Glacier octopus. Sadistic mustang. Jeez, holy cow, that's terrifying. Hunting marlin. Sly whale. Smoking shark. Rancid vulture, midnight viper, glacier vulture. Okay, so we've gotten a couple of repeats styled anyway. But dang. Out of all of these, I really like smoking shark and sadistic mustang. I think those are my favorite names out of this group. Yeah, added a little bit of light, and by light I mean I just went to Google Doc and opened a random document I had. Some, I don't know, like, if you want to see whatever it is I write about, you could look at the reflection through my glasses or whatever.
Boss, there's no doubt about it. Cypher's working on something in Central Africa. There's evidence they've been in contact with private forces operating in the region. We follow that evidence. We should learn what Cypher is after. Diamond Dogs has gotten a lot bigger. Now's the time to take the offensive. Head back to the ACC for your next mission.
And D-Dog just coming in there, he was like, whoo, whoo. That was cute. Alright, so a couple of things have been built since I would go, so base facilities. Anything else I can build?
Commencing platform construction. Commencing platform construction.
Alright, soon enough I'll be able to have something for everything. That's cool. Alrighty, well. That'll be just about it for me. Hope you all enjoyed. I had a pretty good time today. Actually getting able to talk to Vamp 2 was pretty nice. For what little bit he was able to, you know, communicate with, still good. But yeah. Hopefully I will be back on Wednesday. Oh, that reminds me, I completely forgot. Welcome back. I had completely forgotten that Thursday and Friday were like Thanksgiving and Black Friday, so that was a big oopsie on my part, so that kind of got things a bit confused for me, but no matter. I don't think there's anything else planned this week. So, hope you all have yourselves a wonderful weekend. I hope you all have yourselves a wonderful weekend, and I'll talk to you guys hopefully on Wednesday unless something comes up like a snowstorm. Which I heard is possibly coming, but then again, they've been saying that for the past month, so I don't know. But yeah, that's about it for me. Take it away, Garfield.
Yeah, my loyal and fragrant subjects. Please, thank you. Briefly, I hate Mondays. Hate them. Therefore, I decree from this day forward, there will be no more Mondays.
What?
Got it? Today is Tuesday, then. Happy Tuesday, everybody.